Recently, there's been a lot of talk in these YouTube streets about copyright strikes and takedown of YouTube videos. And it started with the Fresh and Fit podcast, who were upset that a lot of YouTubers were doing commentary on their videos. So they decided to wage a war against them to try to get their channels taken down. But it backfired. And right now, YouTube is actually threatening Fresh and Fit for abusing the takedown system. Abba and Preach made a video about what Fresh and Fit did and encouraged the YouTubers who Fresh and Fit targeted to tag YouTube. It got YouTube's attention, and YouTube responded to Abba and Preach, letting them know that their videos won't be taken down. Now, because this is a red pill issue, of course Kevin Samuels had to weigh in on the matter. And that's what my video is about today, to show what a hypocrite and a liar he is, because he says he would never copyright strike a YouTuber, when that's exactly what he did to my previous channel. He ran to his white zaddy for protection and told them I was being mean to him. I did a whole video on this, and if you want to watch it, it will be at the end of this video. YouTube shouldn't have taken down my channel, and Kevin Samuels knows it. And at the time, my channel had only about 1,000 subscribers. But if Kevin Samuels really believed in his content, he wouldn't have gotten his panties in a bunch over my commentary.
So yeah, I'm sure you saw everything that happened?
No, I didn't see what happened.
Okay. Well, yeah, the video came out. So if you weren't aware, I know you're on tour. They sent us a bunch of copyright strikes. 20 of them.
20 strikes?
20 strikes, bro.
But they're going down. They're stupid.
YouTube contacted me and the copyright takedown notice. Hello, Abba Preach. We received the copyright infringement notifications below regarding your videos. We believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or similar exceptions to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know we do not, I repeat, we do not plan to remove your videos at this time.
Look who we got in the house. We got our man, the Godfather, the Kevin Samuels. How are you doing, sir?
I am well. I'm mobilizing, driving. But I think this is an important topic to discuss. I've heard a little bit of the input on many sides, and I've also seen some of the. I can see it on both sides.
Right.
And I've often heard people say, well, Kevin Samuels does the same thing. I want to make this unequivocally clear. There is a multi-million-dollar industry of responding to Kevin Samuels, and I don't strike it. I've had my entire life put under a microscope, and I don't strike it.
Kevin Samuels contacted YouTube and sent about 8 strikes against my channel and had my channel taken down because of it. And now he's here telling bold-faced lies that he doesn't strike YouTubers. He is insane. Isn't Kevin Samuels smart enough to know that whatever he says now can be traced back in history? Or maybe he doesn't believe he will be called out on his lies. The reason he didn't want my videos up because I called him out on the lies and contradictions, and I will continue to do so.
Mm-hmm. This, from what I understand, is to silence criticism. My personal opinion is if you're going to put something out here on the platform, it's open for public consumption. From what I understand, lots of creators woke up with several different strikes.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's just a better way of approaching it.
Is he serious? Is Kevin Samuels serious about this? My commentary on Kevin Samuels' videos was all about the so-called service he was providing, not his personal life. And my videos were no different than any of the other hundreds of other people on YouTube, and I'm sure many of them had much larger platforms than mine. But I was hitting him where it hurts, and he couldn't take it.
But at the end of the day, trying to get anybody's channel taken down simply because you don't like what they're saying, in my opinion, it's counterproductive, which is why I just completely stay away from all beef.
Yes.
And I will say personally, if anybody in men's content if anybody has a reason to want to take people down and strike people down and say crazy things and shut stuff down, I think I would have a good case for it.
In my case, it was about Kevin Samuels trying to censor me because he didn't like my commentary about him. But here he's saying that it's not okay to strike a person's videos because they don't like what's being said. So he's really talking about himself and his thin skin, where he couldn't handle being criticized and being called out on his lies and contradictions.
So at the end of the day, I think it's going to do more harm than good because you should be able to discuss things behind the scenes. You know, we don't make peace with our friends. We make peace with our enemies or people we disagree with. So I think it will be better off overall if people could sit down and talk behind the scenes. And I don't know many people who would not be willing to talk, but once it goes public like this, then it makes people draw sides.
Yes.
There is fair use, and then there's retaliation and censorship. That's the question. Is this really a fair use case, or is this censorship and retaliation? That's
Correct.
just not a good thing. It's just not a good thing.
You're exactly right. And, you know, this can be a learning opportunity, not only for these two brothers, but for other people as well. And, it, you know, striking content really just goes to the heart of what we are trying to do here in this space, because we're all trying to make content.
I'm glad the lead attorney is saying that he doesn't believe in striking a YouTuber's videos because I have fire coming his way soon. So we'll see if he stands on his word.
And so striking content because you don't agree with something, not the fact that, you know, it violates this or that in terms of copyright infringement, but just because you don't agree with what's being said.
It's less than 1/10 of 1% of stuff that actually gets removed, and it's only for the most egregious stuff, and that's really just mirroring.
Kevin Samuels says that 1/10 of 1% of videos actually gets removed. And somehow my videos were so triggering to him that they made it into that small percentage. That just means that I must have been doing something right. So stay tuned for more commentary on Kevin Samuels and the Manosphere, and we'll see just how long it takes before I make Kevin Samuels cry again. I've been getting questions about how Kevin Samuels was able to get my previous YouTube channel taken down, especially when I didn't violate any of YouTube's rules and my videos about Kevin Samuels were protected under fair use laws. This is the email I received from YouTube where it shows the videos that he complained about. By the time YouTube emailed me, they had already taken down my channel. So that told me they had already made a choice. They chose to take down my channel because Kevin Samuels makes a lot of money for YouTube, and the fact that my videos exposed his lies and contradictions may have interfered with that. My previous channel was growing fast and it had a lot of engagement. I filed a counter complaint where I stated that my videos were protected under fair use. This is what I was doing, giving commentary and criticism, and there was no way my channel should have been taken down. YouTube never responded, so I contacted YouTube a second time with the word-for-word verbiage of fair use. No response. On YouTube's channel, they explain what fair use is, and it says, fair use is a U.S. law that allows the reuse of copyright-protected material under certain circumstances without getting permission from the copyright owner. I know that his claim was not legitimate, but I'm not going to give any energy to Kevin Samuels and his bullying, because my channel was about more than just Kevin Samuels. And going forward, I'm re-uploading those videos, and the Kevin Samuels videos will be uploaded to a private website or on Instagram. So the support I've been receiving from previous followers and new followers, I really want to say thank you. And as long as I see that you're engaging in the comments and hitting the like button, I'll keep going.